Coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Conquerors and the Tigers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Cole Henry will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
Into the box now, Cooper Davis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. 3-0 count. Here it comes.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. Mathis backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting second, the catcher, C.J. Rodriguez.
Now at the plate, C.J. Rodriguez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Austin Martin. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Camille Rucker gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping up now, Giovanni DiMaggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second, the left fielder, Maurice Hampton.
So stepping in, Maurice Hampton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
Off the plate, ball one.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
On the year, Hampton has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now at the plate, Daniel Cabrera. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Hampton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
Another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Left side, but well foul. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A runner on first with two away. And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Cade Belisle, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Rucker is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The set and the 2-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
In now, Zach Mathis. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0. Now at the plate, Dominic Keenan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The next 3-2. Popped him up. Manzo moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is it. The designated hitter. Duval.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ty Duval. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
1 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
That is it. The right fielder, Isaiah Thomas.
Standing in, Isaiah Thomas. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Full count, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Parker.
Digging in, Parker Nolan, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Has a look. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. Now this will rattle up against the wall as he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
So now to the plate, Harrison Ray fouled away. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Baton Rouge is on top here, 3-1. Digging in, Cade Doherty. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Outside, that's the ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Young stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Alex Manzo.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alex Manzo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball one.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Connor Crawford, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. This is foul right side. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carter Young, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the at-bat. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Cooper Davis. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2 balls and a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Baton Rouge is out in front, 3-1. Bottom of the third now. Stepping in, Giovanni DiMaggio.
The center fielder, Giovanni DiMaggio.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's down.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Maurice Hampton, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
One out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Daniel Cabrera.
So digging in now, Daniel Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding into the box, Austin Martin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now to the plate, Dominic Keenan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Ty Duvall, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Lets it fly. 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Three and 2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tigers are out in front here, 3-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Saul Garza. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Garza.
And now a pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Cade Belisle.
Into the box now, Cade Belisle. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
1-1. Here it comes.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Chopper down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fastball too high, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Zach Mathis. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Mathis is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1, and he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Cade Doherty. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
First and second now, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Alex Manzo. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. in the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
1-1. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Isaiah Thomas. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. This is popped up. Belial in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Ball 1. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The third baseman, Parker Nolan.
At the plate, Parker Nolan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. To first. He's right there. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Harrison Ray.
At the plate, Harrison Ray. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Connor Crawford. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Giovanni DiMaggio. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two and one after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2 and 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Thomas is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, no left fielder, Maurice Hampton.
Striding in, Maurice Hampton. First pitch of the at-bat. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Carter Young will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2-0 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hampton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 4, Cooper Davis.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cooper Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 1-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 14, CJ Rodriguez.
Now in the box, C.J. Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Scorched to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Standing in, Daniel Cabrera.
The right fielder, Daniel Cabrera.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's upstairs.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The 1-0. This is pulled into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Chase Huff takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Into the box, Saul Garza, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So now to the plate, Cade Belisle, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's 0-1, here it comes. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the stretch, a swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Zach Mathis. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Huff, a California-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Cade Doherty.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Into the box now, Cade Doherty, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Still only one out in the inning. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
A 3-0. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
At the plate, Alex Manzo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Connor Crawford. And it's grounded just foul down the line.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ball one, well below the zone. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. So coming to the plate, Austin Martin. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, the first base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Keenan. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out in Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
To the plate now, Ty Duvall. Line to the right side. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Tigers on top 6-1. Thomas Schultz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Schultz.
Bottom of the inning now, so the lineup flips over and digging in, Giovanni DiMaggio.
The center fielder.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2. And the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Maurice Hampton will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Maurice Hampton.
Striding in once again, Maurice Hampton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
And a dive, but he's back in. In now, Daniel Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball.
Lifted in the air to center. Martin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter, Garza.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Saul Garza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really want.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Cade Belisle, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 8-1. Trent Vermillier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Vermillier.
So striding forward now, Isaiah Thomas. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
No, inside.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Stepping in now, Parker Nolan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 50.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. So striding in, Harrison Ray. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here it comes. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Popped him up. Manzo is there. And that retires the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready now, Zach Mathis.
Zach Mathis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here it comes.
Count is 3-2.
Cade Doherty waits on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cade Doherty.
Digging in to try it again. Cade Doherty. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. One out, nobody on. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Alex Manzo waits on deck. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher, Alex Manzo.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Alex Manzo. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in, Carter Young starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Cooper Davis.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cooper Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a high strike there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Curveball grounded towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the catcher, C.J. Rodriguez.
Digging in now, C.J. Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here it comes. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Yanked on the ground down the line. The next 3-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Tigers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
8-1 is the final tonight. Baton Rouge jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Henry gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.